Nope, we're going to have, there we go. I didn't think we were going to come up for a second. I had to go back out and come back in. Happy Saturday, day before Valentine's Day. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about. My goodness. Wait for everybody to join us. Talk about card of the day. Hope the notifications are going out. Hi, Prairie. I'm good. I haven't rested that well the last few days, just like I'm sure. Hi, Janet. Jan. Hi, Tracy B. Sherry. Morning, kids. Hi, Rebecca. Yes, it's Valentine's Day weekend. I don't have many red shirts, but I sure got this one on. Hi, William. Hi, Pammy. So, did you hear the news? That's why I labeled the video part 2, The Witness. So they thought they were going to wrap it all up. I kept waking up thinking, now we kept seeing that there was this portion and this portion because we had received the temperance card. Every time we asked if he would be convicted or what was going to happen. And in the temperance card, you can see that the angel is mixing 2 elements in order to make a compound. So it just kept coming up to me when we were doing the readings that we would need the first part and the second part. We would need, the trial itself, and then hi T Barb, and then there would be something else to make that compound or to pound their point. Or so I was, where is it coming from? They're going to vote today. How is it going to happen? And then when I heard they could possibly call a witness, I was outside getting some fresh air and doing some reading, and I was thinking, oh God, please, I was praying, please, 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 because it just didn't make any sense, this part that we kept getting over and over and over, that it would take 2 things. So I'm very happy that they will not be voting today, and this brings a whole nother bundle of possibilities that we could actually get a conviction. So they're in an uproar now. They sure are. So thank you for joining me. I wonder if we're going to be without Jay today. Looks like it. But we have Sherry and T Barb as moderators. So just sort of try to watch for trolley bees. Hi, GM Dave. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we had talked about this, every time we asked about Trump and the trial and the conviction. Connie, that's a good, I have that on my list of questions. We saw that there would be 2 things that had to come together, just like the angels mixing 2 elements to make a compound. Hi, Mr. B. All right, card of the day. Then when I got this, and I think we do a card of the day on the Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram, every day at 5 a.m. or before, depending on when I get up. Okay, so we've recently had the Strength card, the Chariot card, and we had, the 10 of, we had the Sun yesterday and the 10 of Cups. So I was like, wow, this is really good, really good. And yet they kept saying, oh, he's going to be acquitted. They're not going to convict him. He's going to get off. Hi, lucky girl. So there's the second part that we saw. And so no wonder we're feeling good that we have a second wind, a second chance. Oh yeah. Well, what do we expect them to say, right, Prairie? They're saying they're gonna Vander Sluzel or whatever his name is. What's his name? Vander Veen. So he wants to say, "Oh, I'm gonna get Pelosi and 100 other witnesses. Don't handcuff me. Then let me bring in everyone. There has to be a vote for every single one of them, and that isn't going to happen." It is going to get very interesting. So I'm so excited that the answer to this card has come about, because I really was having a tough time thinking, well, what could it be? What other shoe could drop? It just kept coming up. So it had to be this second part. Yes, Rebecca, that's what we're talking about. We saw, okay, I'm not going to go over it again. We saw 2 parts. So this is the second part. All right. Now let's see. I want to see. Let's just do one Celtic cross on Jaime Herrera Butler. Butler, however you say her name, I'm sorry. She's from the state of Washington. We're also going to ask about Mark Short, if they're going to call him Pence's former chief of staff. And I wanted to ask about someone else. We're going to ask about Lindsey Graham, if he's going to be, why did he change his vote? And is he going to be brought up on charges for trying to interfere? Incidentally, we also saw that that call to Raffensperger was going to be part of the impeachment trial, and it kept coming up. So I was really happy to see that. Our angels and guides were really helpful in letting us know that there would be this second part, and that, not to give up. Well, I was this close. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. But there it is. So I was doing happy dances all over. We're also going to ask, this witness, when they call her or they depose her, how will it affect the Democrats? Will it be helpful? And then we'll do one on the Republicans. Okay. So those are the things that we're going to look at. All right. So hopefully everyone can hear me really well. And I had did some exciting videos. Johnny was on my channel a few days back, and then I got to be on his channel, and Jen Lynn joined us, and we had so much fun. Hi, Mystic Dreamer. Lisa Foster. Okay, good. Thank you, lucky girl. All right, so I'm so happy. Total happy dance about that second part. All right, so let's see. Death card came out. Let's take a look. Let's take a look first. Why did Lindsey Graham change his vote? That was surprising, wasn't it? Cappy's mom got the cast off and the braces on. Well, congratulations to you. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Now you can use both hands to eat those chocolates. Okay. That's true, Jan. That is so true. But why did Lindsey Graham change his vote? He's on there saying, oh, we're going to get Pelosi. Oops. Well, he wants to talk to somebody else. He wants to get someone up there. Maybe since the death card came out too, to put to an end to whatever this lady is going to say. All right. Why did Lindsey Graham change his vote? Sharon Sykes here. Square peg. Kathy's mom. I got everybody in here. Kathy's mom. Wow. How blessed am I? Lucky girl, of course. Always at the top of that list. Okay. Yeah, he wants to be a magician. He wants to get someone to speak up. He wants to conjure up some bullying words. He wants, I can't imagine. He thinks he's going to bully, but he can't because it's on its side. I think he could be afraid that what she's going to say could be really bad for them because he's afeared. He is afeared. Thank you, T-Barb. I guess Mr. J is working. I threw him off from coming on a Saturday. Okay. Yesterday, I was afeared. I was so scared that this was just going to go to the vote and that what we had seen previously in the readings wasn't going to come to fruition. And shame on me. You know, our guides are so good at that, helping us understand and calm us down. I guess he wants someone else to speak. Yeah, this is all about lies. I think he's concerned that if he knows he's not stupid. He isn't stupid. He wants someone else to be able to get up to do the spin. What else could this be? Look at this. The Five of Swords, the Magician. We know who he is with this Queen of Cups. He's the queen, all right? Deception, nebulous soup, right? And the Billy Barr card, ultimate deception. He just wants to be able to mess with everybody's heads. He wants to be, thank you, Miss Curious Cindy. So that's what he wants to do. He wants to do a magic show. So, but don't think he isn't afraid and afeared because he is. He really is. Okay. Yeah, so I guess what they're going to do is decide maybe how many witnesses each side can have at the very beginning, and then with the opportunity or leaving there a little leeway there to come back to see if they want to bring someone else in. Because Raskin said, based on what we get from Butler, and if we need to call someone else. So in so many words. All right, so we asked about Lindsey Graham changing his vote. All right, and we also, since we're on Lindsey Graham, we'll go ahead and do the second one on him. Is he going to be in trouble for interfering with the election in Georgia? Is he going to be brought up on charges for that? Constance Campbell, I think you are right. Yeah, he went along. Yep, there's the devil. Yep, he's got a court date coming. Make no mistake about it. Oh boy, he was acquiescing to you-know-who. He thinks he's going to be okay. It's government. Whoa, there's the tower. Yep. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He thinks he can get off. He thinks he's free, and then it happens. So that's what I think happens with him. Because the tower was there. And the fool's on the bottom. So it looks like he thinks it isn't going to happen, and they just catch him by complete surprise. Absolute surprise. He might get caught with his... I'm not going there. Can't do that visual. All right. Okay, so we asked that. We asked about Graham here. All right. Let's take a look since we have 200 in the room now. So the second part that we saw coming is here, and we're so excited. So let's talk about the witness. First one is the Republican, Jaime Herrera Butler. I hope I'm Butler. I don't know how to say her name. Now let's ask first. Well, let's just throw one Celtic cross on her and how she's going to do with this. And then we'll ask if her testimony is going to be helpful to the Democrats, and if her testimony, how will it affect, hi Mama Rama, and if it'll affect the Republicans. So first, let us know, guides and angels, what's going on with Republican Jaime Herrera Butler. Butler. Okay. Thank you, Alexandra. The Republicans do think they have it in the bag, and they almost did. This is actually a really good card for her. She knows this is a gift of power, you know. The Yods, the first letter in the Tetragrammaton, God's name. This is a gift from heaven. So she's worthy. Now let's hope she gives hope to the hopeless. All right. Her challenge is to get someone else along with her. But because there are two people pictured in the Five of Pentacles, she is hopeful. And that lessens the severity of this. She's putting this out as a sort of pitch to see who else she can get to join her. Mr. B. Boy. Ooh. This is a lot of work, maybe more work than she bargained for. She's trying to do the right thing. She's got a lot of spiritual boost and gifts and power, but she's going to take some big slander from some of the male Republicans, and she sort of gets a little stuck. She'll be okay. She only wants to say what she wants to say. And McCarthy could really give her a really big, difficult time about this. I don't think they're going to be able to get her to be helpful in bringing about the testimony from someone else. I could be wrong, but this means I sort of get stuck because of all the daggers being thrown at me. But she will feel victorious. And it's a lot of work. Okay. Very filled with pressure. Yes, it is. Mr. B reminded us that it is the Chinese New Year. It was technically yesterday, right? If you're looking for a mate. Hi, David. Oh, that last, so Barb is going to be posting the questions because Jay isn't with us. That last question was about the witness, Jaime Herrera Butler, how she feels about this and what's going on with her. So if you're looking for a mate in the Chinese New Year's here, it's believed to be good luck if you go throw tangerines or oranges in the river nearby or in the body of water. So there you go. Okay. So David, that's the second part of that temperance card that we saw, that our angels and guides were so kind to let us know that there would be a second part to this, that it was going to take two things to put it together. We got it today. Thank you, Diana. All right. Right. I got one orange in a dog pull. Go for it. Go for it. All right. Now let's see. Let's look and see if her testimony, how it will affect, thank you, Marie. The testimony of Jaime Herrera Butler, you can just put Butler. Let's ring the bell for her. Let's see if she will be helpful to, will her testimony be helpful to the Democrats? Will Butler's testimony be helpful to the Democrats? All right, let's see. Another gift, another heavenly gift, complete with the odds. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. It evokes emotion. I think, too, since this King of Cups is on its side, they're not going to be able to get everything they want out of her. Since remember, we saw the Two of Swords. So, it looks, we get to a continuance, right? And a ruling was made that she'll be allowed. I hate this card. I don't even like to say the word hate, but I really can't stand this card. This is my least, this is a bad card up at the top here. She's going to be bullied. To what extent? They're going to ask for her notes. They're going to have to see that. Okay. Boy, there's a whole lot of sweet talking going on here. Yeah, she's going to be bullied. She is very worried. Really worried. I think she's going to be very concerned for her safety. My brother lives in Washington. She's from Washington State, right? There's a lot of Republicans in Washington State on the east side, central and east side. There's her wand. She's been given this gift of power. And then this is the other card that came out with her. She's concerned, will anyone come with me? I think she gets someone else with her testimony. I think she puts other people in a situation of choice, whether to go with what they know to be true, with this healing angel Raphael there. So I'm going to say that it is helpful. So we got the Lover's card and the Knight of Cups. Leading up to it. It could lead to someone else either voting yes or it could lead for a deposition from yet another person, because we have two people in the Five of Pentacles and two people in the Lover's card with a decision. So what's on the bottom? There's her other card. And I really shuffled these, but at least now this is at the bottom. So I'm going to say that it's helpful. That's not as big. Of course, it's a major arcana card. Let's see what the Republicans get. Rebecca, let me know how yesterday went. Okay. All right. Will the testimony and notes from Jaime Butler be helpful to the Republicans? How will it affect them? Okay, so it helps them in that we'll let you talk to her and bring her to testify, then we get something, too. Thank you, Lisa. I think they got, that one attorney got Vander, I need a nickname for him. Give me a nickname for him, you guys. I need a nickname. They think this is something that they, okay, if you're going to call them, then we got our wish and we get to call somebody, but the Nine of Cups is on its side. So they won't feel very good about it. And they'll call someone else. They're going to say, we want to do it in person. We don't want this online stuff. It brings judgment on them. King of Wands. They're still being instructed by Vanderdork, Dark Vader. Those are both really good. They got to think about it. They're doing some thinking. There's some big thinking going on. They really thought they were going to vote and it was over. I got so scared too. Yes, we'll all call on for divine protection for Jaime. And that reminds me, you guys haven't been asking for people to go for prayers for the Move a Mountain prayer box. So I'm still putting them in. So please leave comments, not in the live chat. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wow, I wonder if they tried to King of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles for the Republicans. Okay, so the Lover's card is a bigger, more weighty card because it's the major arcana. They feel like they can get her, they're going to, it's going to be filled with drama. They can get her to do something they want. They can get her to say something or not get, so they feel like it's going to cause drama and grief, and a problem, but they feel that she'll still help them because after all, she is a Republican. Okay. Right. Thank you, Tara. If you can, hit the thumbs up. Thank you. And you can always, if you want to schedule a reading with me, you can go thewayofpositivechange.com. All right. All right, let's see. Mark Short. Thanks, lucky girl. Will he be called to come in to testify? Mark Short is Pence's former chief of staff. What happens to him? Is he going to be called in? They said someone, thank you, Lisa. They said someone had already talked to him. So they said. Let's look and see. He's afeared too. He's not sleeping. He's losing sleep. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy. This isn't good for him. This is not good for him. He does not like this one bit. He doesn't want to be part of these reindeer games. He doesn't. Is he still chief of staff or is he, anyway, chief of staff? Yes. Oh, he doesn't want to do this. No, he does not want to do this. Yikes. And this King of Wands keeps, wonder if this is McCarthy now. Because McCarthy and McConnell are going to have to lead the show here. McCarthy, we're going to ask if he's going to go down. Whoa. Well, he's already traveled, technically. He doesn't want to do this. And that could have been him having to evacuate with Pence. And this is where maybe McCarthy's words can help out Short's words. Mark Short can help them. But there's a lot we don't know about this. There are many secrets and many things that can be said. I think he gets called. I do think he gets called. I really thought that when the Senate workers, which are at number of 500, wrote letters to their employers on both sides of all of the fear and the PTSD that they've been having since the attack, they implored the senators to convict Trump. So they won't even do it for their own employees, for their own staff. They wouldn't even do it for them. So they must not be feeling very good about themselves. Apparently what happened to them isn't important. Lisa, where are you in this world? I forget. Are you out west, right? Thank you, Laura. Okay. All right, so now how can I ask this? Will bringing the witnesses forward help the Democrat win some Senate votes, win over some senators? So how can I say this? bringing the witnesses, will it help bring more senators to convict Trump? Will this bring victory in getting more senators to vote to convict? Will we be successful with this? I don't think it'll take months. Hopefully not. It could. We can ask that. We'll ask how long it's going to take. Now, since we have witnesses, will this help us get a conviction? Thank you, Rebecca. Well, they were supposed to vote today, and they were all there, right? So I don't know. Two aces, more meetings, perhaps another female. Ooh, but they feel bound by Trump, and they're bound by fear, a false sense of responsibility. They're really going to try to spin this. I'm getting these are females here. Another female. So I'm going to say maybe a couple of females. As we get more close, we'll do some more questions on that. Oh, is Becca in the house? She must be. I started to watch your video from last evening. Yeah, they extended the trial because they're allowing witnesses. So that second part that we saw coming through has come through because they were supposed to just vote today. Okay, let's look and see. All right, so Prairie had asked, will Charles and Michael Flynn be charged in connection to the coup attempt to interfering? Charles and Michael Flynn, are they going down? Yes, Becca, it is because they want to get testimony from Jaime Herrera Butler from Washington about her phone call with McCarthy and her notes. Will Charles and Michael Flynn be charged with aiding and abetting or... It could be, Becca. We saw that there was a second part. I was really stressing out. I was thinking, okay, I interpreted the reading wrong. You know, they're just going to vote and this is going to be over. And then that happened. And I was like, oh my God, I was so grateful. All right. Charles and Michael Flynn, are they in trouble for being a part of the coup? One was in the Pentagon. Not allowing troops to go help. Oh boy, there's that partnership. Hi, Sunflower. If you can, you guys hit the like button. That's very helpful. we're going to hear about this. It isn't for a while yet, though. Not for a while. Maybe even there's a star, the 6 of Pentacle. Boy, yep, Yep, they're in trouble. Money that was paid, deals that were made, and they're going to be the star of the conversation, whether they like it or not. So they are going to get into trouble, even though Flynn got pardoned. Right? There's going to be big trouble. So yes, they are in trouble. Yes. Be a while before that comes out. Someone was laughing when they said, "How long is it going to take in court for this and that to happen?" And one of the journalists on CNN said, "There's still the McGahn testimony and subpoena is still in litigation." That's how long some of this stuff takes. All right. So Charles and Michael Flynn, they're in trouble. All right. And so it could very well be that the DC court will charge Trump. There are other avenues to get at him. So let's see if Trump will be in trouble with the DC court. Okay, Rebecca. Oh, somebody else asked me, how long is it going to take? Okay, how long of a delay because of witnesses? And then, Rebecca, you wanted to know the link between Russia and insurgency. Yeah, I know that is. Okay. Oh, that's a good question, Lisa Foster. And I had called him Tuberville. It's Tuberville. So they'll probably, I wonder actually, let's ask that right now. No, wait, we're doing DJT, DC court. DC court. Will Trump be in trouble with the DC court? It was Tuberville via Lee, right? He won't be able to do the victory dance here. We've got the Page of Wands and the 6 of Wands right there. Oh, this actually concerns him. This one actually concerns him. Trump and someone else. Now we can take that back to the question that we asked about the Democrats. So something comes out and something will come out with Jaime Butler's testimony that they'll be able to take and connect to Trump in yet another way, involving another person. Trump has somebody that's going to try to help him get out of this and or throw a wrench in it to tie it up for some time. So he will be there. There is action taken here, but it's just it's tied up for some time. It's a lot of work, a lot of lies, a lot of back and forth with the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. What's this about Bannon? Okay. Oh, you know they did, Mystic Dreamer. Graham Cruz and Lee. They all took it. All right. The link between Russia and the insurgency and the money trail. When will we get good? Will we get news? Will this be uncovered soon? Will there be shocking news coming soon? Let's just ask. It's soon. Are we going to get, will there be the link revealed between Russia and the insurgency and the money trail? We know the link between Russia and all of the senators that went over to Russia. McCarthy was one of them. Right, Mystic Dreamer? All right, the link. Are we going to hear shocking news about the link with Russians and the insurgency? Oh, okay. It's all about the deals. Wow, I keep getting the 2 of Cups. The other day, if you were with me, and Jay was like, what's with the 10 of Swords? The 10 of Swords kept coming up. Oh boy. All right. So the main government is all over this. So this serves as the challenging card. And the 2 of Cups is not a quick timing card. They're having to put it all together. The alliances. There's the other government card with the Hierophant, Ace of Swords. Okay, so the answer to the question is the link will be made, yes. Will it be soon? No, it will not be soon. Hi, Renee. Yeah, this is the forever. This is the security guard that has to patrol the village, the perimeter of the village forever and a day until he gets to become the King of Pentacles. So this is a very slow, methodical night. If you're dating him, since it's Valentine's Day, he could even be boring, but but he can balance your checkbook. He can balance, everybody balances their checkbook, right? But this is, I think that we'll maybe get to hear some snippets, little snippets of information that they're going to have a breakthrough or that the wheels are turning on this. But quick, no. Will it come out? Yes. Raskin is speaking. Okay. Hi, Virgoin. All right. What else can I ask about her? All right, I'm just going to ask, since the second part has come about, and that's what our guides and angels wanted us to know with the Temperance card. Well, now that we have the witnesses coming, what happens to Trump? Will he be feeling victorious when this is all over because he got out of it, or is he convicted? How will he feel? We always get good information when we ask that way. How will he feel? How How will Trump feel when this is all over, all the witnesses are called and the trial's over? Will he feel victorious or terrible because he's been convicted? David, this is, oh boy, he still thinks he's going to come out on top of it. When this is all over, will Trump feel victorious or beaten after the Senate trial? Will he feel victorious or beaten down? Please, guides and angels, help us. Let us know which way this is going now that we've got the second part. It's still coming up. 2 cups. Well, apparently we're going to get, oh my gosh, we're back to the same thing with Jaime Butler. All right, so he's feeling, he thinks the lawyers can get him off, but he does have some doubt. But he just thinks if they get up there and they can just continue to lie and spin, I'll be okay. So he's still feeling like the lies and spins will help. He knows he's got to defend himself or get the lawyers to defend. Oh, he's feeling strong. He thinks he's going to get off. He's worried, but now this is a stronger card. So technically, he's going to be concerned for what's coming next because there is something coming right after this. So right after they do the vote, there will be something else coming very quickly. Boom. Like this is, you may escape this, but we're going to get you with this. So don't think he's getting off scot-free, you guys. It looks like he's going to feel like I won. We're still seeing the 2-parter, aren't we? So he feels victorious, but then there's something that comes very quickly that makes him very concerned. So possibly they may do that. I don't know. Somehow that 14th Amendment is in that article of incitement. And so something comes to an end here for him. Perhaps it's the part where he can't run. Pelosi's going to get him. Okay, don't invest in the outcome. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Okay, someone else wanted me to ask. Oh, I forgot to write your name. I'm so sorry. Will we hear recordings? Okay. Let me ask, how long will this witness part take? How long? Something comes down. He may not be convicted, but there's this second part is coming down on him. Hi, Benny. Hit the like button, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. They're going to call for more witnesses, right? What? They're not going to call for more? So they read the testimony of Jaime Herrera Butler and that's it? Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't think they can add more. I'm confused. They voted to allow witnesses first. Thank you, lucky girl. They still can, so if they can't add more if they're doing the closing. Okay, so we'll just, I have no idea what's happening because some of you are saying something and some of you are saying something else. So, all right. So we got that the Russian link would be made. We got that Herrera Butler's statements would be helpful. And it maybe it gets another woman to come over. And maybe Mark Short gets away with it. Maybe that's why we get, six of swords. Because he didn't want to do that. All right, so what should we, okay. Somebody else asked me, is there going to be a correction in the stock market soon? Is there going to be a change in the stock market soon? Okay, sounds like it's over. Okay. Is there going to be a correction in the stock market soon? Wow, there's a lot of activity, a lot of work going on with. Yeah. Okay, so it isn't, so the tower isn't upright, it's on its side. So there will be changes, but maybe it isn't completely shocking. It's filled with drama and competitiveness. So there's going to be more of that, the Bitcoin stuff and the other cryptocurrency and more of the GameStop stuff, and online rules are changing here with this 2 of Wands. Going to be some new laws put in place. Oh, secret change. Yeah, there's change coming. It isn't awful, but I don't think it's good. So, because this is hearing about the change, this is going to be information about a particular man or hedge fund is coming out. There's going to be litigation. This could also involve the GameStop stuff and the Robinhood stuff. But yes, so there is going to be a change. So there will be a correction. I'm not getting, let me see how big if it's going to be, will there be loss, substantial loss. Thank you, Mr. Paul. I'm so happy you made it today. Looks like there's some new laws put in place. And And the tower was on its side. So is there a big loss in the stock market coming? Is there a big loss in the stock market coming? Thanks for stopping by to be with us today. There's going to be some frantic actions, like the Bitcoin stuff and the GameStop, like rushing, driving, rushing. This is a loss, but it isn't huge because it's on its side. These are behind the scenes players, the ones that gamble with that wheel. More will come out about the ones that were in this rush to drive up the prices and short. I think Russia is involved with so much more than what we understand with them going in and out of our security things. There's messages coming out about this very shortly. And there's some big revelations, and we're going to find out some very important information coming very quickly. That's somewhat shocking. So as much as it is shocking, it isn't a terrible loss. Okay? Changes with overseas. So that's going to, we could react to a break from Putin in the EU, right? So that's what I think I'm seeing that here too. Okay. All right. Let's just take a look at what we need to know for Valentine's Day weekend, President's Day weekend. It's a holiday weekend, right? Thank you, Brenda. They're involved here much more than what we understand. I think we're going to be shocked. I think we're going to be really really shocked when we find out just how many things they've been able to penetrate and infiltrate and manage. And that makes sense why all the senators are, All right. What do you and I need to know? Thank you, Benny. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Okay. Don't spend gobs of money, but don't be penny pinching either. Ooh. Yeah, okay. So big money sort of wins here. Don't be brokenhearted. Make sure you accept invitations to be with other people for driveway cocktails or whatever. I only said that because we've got the car here. I hope I get invited. I'm going to take a walk with my granddaughter tonight. Accept invitations. Pay attention to the money. Follow the money. Oh, boy. I guess, and this was our card of the day. Remember, you can always join us on The Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram. Card of the day, every day. And this was our card of the day. So, treasure family. This is a joy-filled card. Enjoy your day. Pay attention to. Put money into a new fund. Do drawings. These are things that are written, things that are colored, things that are of the earth. Write down your goals. for family and for your finances. So focus on the finances. That's what I'm going to say. Get your taxes done if you can, if you've got an extra day off. I know a lot of us. And have fun. Enjoy yourself. We're moving on to the next thing. All right, you guys. I guess we should listen to what they're saying. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if Autumn's going to be on at her regular time. We'll have to wait and see. And I'll come back either tomorrow or Monday for sure. Have a great Valentine's Day. And thank you, moderators T-Barb, Sherry, Lucky Girl, Mr. B. Oh, hey, Johnny. All right, you guys. I'll see you soon.